Chaksampa was started in 1989 by three former graduates of Tibetan Institute of Performing Arts to promote Tibetan culture and musical traditions to the wider audience. And at the same time, the artists were trying to introduce and tell the world that our unique culture is being kind of suppressed inside Tibet, and so that we want the world community to pay attention to our unique culture.
Chaksampa, the Tibetan Dance and Opera Company, is a non-profit, traditional Tibetan performing arts group that is based in San Francisco. In Tibetan, Chaksampa means bridge builder, one of the names attributed to the famous 14th century Tibetan saint, Thangtong Gyalpo. Considered to be a patron saint and founder of Lhamo, Thangtong Gyalpo was also the founder of the Tibetan opera. Legend has it that this saint recruited villagers and gathered support to build suspension bridges over many wide Himalayan rivers in Tibet in order to facilitate pilgrimages to sacred Buddhist sites. These efforts were largely funded by staging local opera performances.
With Chaksampa, I can feel others' energy also. It's not the same as performing individual. With the Chaksampa group, I get more satisfaction. The energy is much better with the group. And with the group performance, everyone enjoys more. Also, traditionally in old time, most of the performance, traditional dances are done with a larger group. So that gives me much more pleasure also.
In the early part of the organization, just learning the culture here was a first step, and especially being an artist, to learn about how to survive was a very important lesson. To be a performer, you need to wear a lot of hats, and to understand how one should be ready to promote and to be out there. And so all of those challenges took us all these years to realize we need much more than performing itself, being a true artist in this country.
The challenges that we face is we do the dances, we book the performance, we raise our own fund, and so we have to do everything ourselves. That's very challenging because we are not good in raising funds and all these things. We are good in playing music and singing. But since we love what we are doing, it's part of the package, like in order to do a dance, we have to raise fund. But whenever we perform, we don't know how to charge our fees, so we always undercharge and we end up not making any money for the dance company. So that's very challenging, but our main goal is to promote and preserve our own culture.
I look to the future, having the organization a little bit more stable financially will enable us to create programs that will empower and teach younger generation, and then inspire them to be open and to listen to other music and culture and learn from them, and then create Tibetan culture infused with the community, world community, and be an artist that is have a very good ground or root of your own culture, and then interact with the artists around the world, and be active in music making and culture making in this 21st century.
Dr. Chaksampa, the Tangdong Gyabo, he created this drama mainly for some kind of fundraising in order to make a bridge, iron bridge. I think more than 100, he constructed the iron bridge. Naturally, in Tibet, vast land, but a lot of hills, hilly. So it's difficult to make that. But he, I think, besides his spiritual practice and his sort of, I think, as a great master, but he also, I think, one of the social worker. There's no doubt. So I thought there's something very relevant. I really felt, there's something very wonderful, very good. And I personally, since my childhood, although as a monk, it is prohibited, to sing or to play these things. But anyway, I think illegally, I played this very much. So I know, at least I know, there are tunes and also they can ding the
dance movements of the opera.
What their mistakes, that I know. So therefore, of course, short performance. During that period, I think the sounds and also the physical sort of, movement, these are very correct. So very good. Thank you.